Hi everyone. So here is your quick overview of today's play exercise, or this week's play exercise for mountains. Mountains can come up in all forms, shapes, and sizes, of course. It may be physical, emotional, spiritual, career, energetic. Typically involves change, opportunities for growth, opportunities for expansion and evolution. So part one is going to be looking at those questions that were on the front page of this week's class. And it's really taking a look at how you've approached mountains in the past that have come up in your life. So I want you to take a moment and think about, did you typically just charge right up the mountain, just tackle whatever that mountain that came in front of you, didn't blaze your own path, or did you take the well-trodden path? Or have you often gotten paralyzed at the thought of having to approach that mountain? And how has that worked for you in the past? So take a moment, answer those, certainly write them down, that would be great. If you want to just sit and think about that, that's great as well. Then take a look at Becky's video. That is really going to set the stage for our play activity in getting you in the frame to draw your mountain. And that's what's in front of you right now. So Becky really sets the stage to get you in that space. So you're going to take some moments to draw your mountain. And then once you've drawn your mountain, then we have a few important questions that I think are vital to carry forward in the future as well. And those being, in this mountain that you drew and that's probably facing you potentially right now, the first thing, breathe, of course. Breathe, get centered, and ask yourself, is this my mountain to climb? Or is this someone else's mountain that I'm climbing? That is first and foremost. This may not be your mountain. This may be someone else's path. This may be someone else's task, and you're trying to do it for them, and potentially avoiding a mountain that is for you to climb. So that would be the first question. Then take a step back and take a look at that mountain from a different perspective. If you can step back, change sides, parenthetically speaking, but take a back step and take a different view. Are there some pathways that you didn't see when you initially thought about your mountain? Are there some other routes? Are there some other ways? Does it change your perspective too? Perhaps it's an easier climb than you thought if you just take some simple steps, staying consistent. Maybe it's a very gradual climb. It might be a long one, but it's a steady climb. So always step back and take a look at the mountain from a different perspective. And what are the gifts and lessons that this mountain could bring? Often we don't notice the gifts until we're at the top and we can see the beautiful view and the vista and say, wow, I learned so much from this process. Let's start off putting gas in our gas tank to climb up that mountain. What are some gifts that this could bring? That will help give us that extra energy to climb or traverse or move through that mountain. So that's an important thing. And we hope that you may look at your mountains a bit differently moving forward, having a different perspective, taking into account gifts that they may teach you. So that's it in a nutshell. That is your play activity. Now go listen to Becky's video and watch her video, and we hope you enjoy and can't wait to see your mountains and posting them. Talk to you soon.